Alright, welcome back everyone. My name is Pratesh here with Kaizen Crypto, bringing you guys another video. I know it's been a while, so I wanted to give you guys a quick update. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. To get things started, what did I want to talk to you guys about was a little bit of my thoughts on the current direction of the market. Bitcoin has had a significant drop from its 10K level, and we're currently right above 8K. So I want to take a look at some of the charts with you guys, give you guys my thoughts and opinions about where we could potentially be looking at heading in the coming days. Also taking a look at some of the altcoin projects that I've got my eye on here. We're going to be taking a look at Cardano. So Cardano and Ubalance are teaming up for this, I guess, like shoe tracking, supply chain management. Also, Tron is in the news. Justin Sun is doing it again as far as marketing and hype. You know, he's going to be endorsing basketball sneakers. And this is going to be a charity event. You know, some of the money that is going towards this endeavor is going to be given away to charity. So we're going to be taking a look at that as well. Also talking about Vechain. So Vechain is on my radar right now. One thing I found very interesting, this is actually a Twitter post. I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts on this, but some of these altcoins, we're going to be looking at the charts here in just a moment, and you will notice that the prices of these altcoins are extremely depleted. You know, we are nearing levels that we saw back at the beginning of the year at the bottom of the bear market. So we're taking a look and giving you guys my thoughts on all of that. So if you are interested in that type of content, I would appreciate it if you guys stuck around. Be sure to drop a like for me. Let me know that you enjoyed it. And if you're new to the channel and if you do find some value, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It lets me know that you enjoyed content like this, and click that notification bell also so you can get notified when I post a new video. So to get things started, guys, we're taking a look here at CoinMarketCap. So Bitcoin right now has been hovering right above that 8K level. There was actually a significant bounce upwards from 7,700, and a lot is to be the same here with a lot of these altcoins. These altcoins are going to be following Bitcoin. Whether Bitcoin decides to break up or break down, you know, these altcoins are pretty much going to mirror that. So we're going to be taking a look here. Bitcoin is definitely the star of the show as far as price action. So as far as the charts go, I've got this pulled up for you here. This is TradingView. We are taking a look at the Bitcoin chart on the daily, and I've got a couple of key things drawn out here. So one thing that we're looking at first off is this 200 EMA. You know, we were supposedly in a bull market. You know, this trend, since we broke this 200 day at the beginning of April, we've been able to maintain above it. And I was actually watching a couple of YouTube videos and just trying to gain more perspective on what this means. You know, this right here was a period of accumulation for a lot of smart money. And this right here was the move, right? We had a rally from 4.5 all the way up to about 13.5. So this was definitely the parabolic move that we saw. And then from this accumulation zone, we came into this distribution range. You know, a lot of the profits were being taken up at these levels. You know, many people were thinking that this was going to be a continuation of the uptrend, right? As a consolidation and continuation going upwards to continue the previous trend. However, we've negated that. This is no longer a symmetrical triangle or an ascending or whatever. It's actually a descending triangle. It broke to the downside. And what I find very interesting here is that we're currently struggling to get over this 8,400 level. And that is very confluent with what we can see here. The 200 moving average is right above us as well. So that is acting as another form of resistance. And right now you guys can see we're forming a, you know, almost like a shooting star candle. And we're going to decide whether we're going to break up above this on volume and be able to clear this 200 day, or if this 200 day is too strong and we get rejected and move further to the downside. So as far as what I'm looking at here for this move, a lot of people are claiming that, you know, there is definitely an impulse wave up, right? Because we had such a sharp correction. We can see here we've got the tweezer bottoms here. You know, it's easier to see if you zoom in a little bit, but yeah, you can see the tweezer bottoms here, and typically that would indicate that we are looking to reverse. But what we can see here is that this 8400 level keeps on pushing us down, and this 200 day is also keeping the price suppressed. So what I wanted to take a look at with you guys here is the Fibonacci, and just giving you guys my thoughts on a few targets that we could anticipate. So what I'm going to do is go from swing low up to swing high. And you know where we're at right now, it's very confluent with the 0.5 Fibonacci, right around 8,500. We're currently under that. So I would think that if we do get a move to the upside, you know, I would expect to be able to clear this 200-day moving average and come back and test it for support to continue the move higher. If we do break above this 200-day moving average, I would think the next level of resistance is right here, where we had multiple touches, right here, almost right there, and that is right around 92, 9100. However, if we do break to the downside from where we're at currently, I would expect to see our next level of resistance right around here, which is at the 0.618. And that puts us right at a big $7,200 level. It's a nice even level, and it's very confluent with this area right here, the Fibonacci levels. Also, we came back, this was resistance, this was support, came back, touched it, used it as support again. So this would also be a very confluent area for the downside action. So that's what I'm looking at here on the Bitcoin chart. We're in a neutral zone right now. We're going to decide whether the price is going to break up or down. Guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own research. I would highly recommend you guys do your own TA in terms of figuring out your trades and investments and all that stuff. There's plenty of YouTubers who do a great job of that. I would like to shout out Chris M. If you guys haven't seen Chris M's channel, go ahead and check him out. He does a great job of teaching TA. I've been able to learn a lot from him. Also, Jim of All Trades does a great job of explaining Elliott wave theory. So if you're into Elliott wave and you want to learn more about that, go check out Jim of All Trades. And then let's go ahead and move on here to Ethereum. Ethereum is actually looking very interesting. So again, we're in almost like a neutral zone, similar to where we are with Bitcoin. We can see that we were in a range here with Ethereum for a while. We were able to wick up, but we got pushed right back down here. And this was right around the $180 level. One thing I noticed with Ethereum is that we are currently forming this falling wedge pattern. You can see here we had our top. We respected this point right here as well. That's where we had our big rejection. And this is on the daily. We're also looking with the 200 daily moving average, still very much underneath that price point. And what is interesting about this chart, I find, is that, you know, we're very similar to like this midpoint, but breaking to the upside here, we're going to find immediate resistance right here, and that is very confluent with that line. So we can see the falling wedge. That line is touching the 200, which is at 205. I'm going to expect to find some resistance also at about 190. I think that's going to be the most immediate resistance, right around there, 190. Let's go ahead and pull up the Fibonacci. Let's see what types of levels we're looking to the upside and the downside here. So we're going to go from swing low up to swing high. All right, so guys, that puts us in a very similar predicament that we are at currently with Bitcoin. However, with Ethereum, we're currently touching the 618, which is at $190 as resistance. So if we are not able to clear that $190, that's going to be immediate resistance. Most likely, if we do get a push to the downside, that will be confluent with this bottom sloping line for this falling wedge, right at around the $145, $150 level. So those are my targets for Bitcoin and Ethereum. So let me know what you guys think about that. And if you guys have any targets, if you guys have any thoughts about where the price is going to go in the immediate term, let me know down in the comment section. I'd love to know what you guys think. Also, we're taking a look at some news here. So guys, shifting a little bit from the technicals more to the news. Cardano is in the news today, partnering with New Balance, and they're going to team up to stop counterfeiting. So guys, for those of you who know, I'm a big believer in Vechain. I really like the Vechain project. So it's nice to see Cardano doing something with supply chain management. So this is coming from New Balance just yesterday. So let's take a look here. So IOHK CEO Charles Hoskinson announced a partnership with sneaker manufacturer New Balance at the Cardano Summit in Bulgaria on Saturday. The stated goal, to use IOHK's Cardano blockchain to ensure that New Balance shoes are authentic. So I won't bore you guys with the nitty-gritty of the article here, but essentially Cardano is going to be used as a way to track the legitimacy of New Balance shoes. All right, and let's go here. So not going to spend a whole lot of time on this, guys. This is Justin Sun, kind of pulling a similar move here, except this is more of a hype thing, I would think. You know, this isn't any type of breaking news, but essentially there was a tweet put out. This year, I'd like to announce an endorsement with Tron Foundation and Justin Sun. So 0.1 BTC per game for my 2019 to 2020 game worn shoes. And in the essence of transparency, I pledge that the same 8.2 Bitcoin to charity. So this will allow us to continue to expand our mission to help youth. So this is nice to see that there's more charity work going around the Tron Foundation. So whether or not this has anything to do with the development of the project is anyone's guess, but this is bringing more awareness and more adoption to Tron. So for those of you who are looking at Tron, this is going to be good for you guys. And the last thing, you guys know I couldn't let you go without talking a little bit about Vechain. So here is a tweet that I found interesting. Being that the prices of some of these altcoins are so low right now, this gentleman put out a tweet, EcoSexRP. I'll go ahead and drop this guy a like. Thanks for leaving the comment here. So $3,000 will literally buy you 1 million Vechain right now. That's going to seem absolutely ridiculous in the next few years. So for those of you guys who are holding for the long term, who are literally just dollar cost averaging, you know, not worried about the day-to-day price fluctuation, you guys know that some of these prices are fire sale, and Vechain is no exception. So being able to own 1 million of anything, really, if you think about it, you're technically a millionaire. Whether it's valued in US dollars or, you know, cryptocurrency or whatever. So it's kind of cool, you know, you can be crypto rich and only spend maybe a few $1,000s. And who knows, in the next few years, you might be able to take some of that profit out and enjoy a new quality of life. So that is some of the things that I'm excited about. I would love to know your guys' thoughts. Please let me know down in the comments section below. All right, you guys, I appreciate you watching. Please be sure to stick around for the next one. Until next time, take care.